Early support came about in the Vale last July. We were approached by Kim Bevan from Early Support, who was looking at local authorities taking up some funding opportunities to develop projects within their areas. Sometimes parents feel quite isolated when they have a child with a disability or a special educational need. We understand that there are a lot of parents are not afraid to play with their children, but perhaps don't know how to get involved. So by providing some early support and the Sense of Play project to parents, it was a way of introducing play opportunities to their children in their own environment. And this way it enabled parents to sort of work with the children. They may feel more comfortable, they're adapted to their own environment. And also sometimes children can get particularly unwell or are not sort of able to move out of the house. So therefore, if they stay within the environment, it's easier for them sometimes.
A Sense of Play is a 6-week programme of support which enables parents and carers and wider family members to discover new play opportunities for their children. Lots of parents are very able and capable of providing play opportunities, but unsure when they've got a child with special needs in the way to do it, and are quite surprised then at the easy ways they can do it and that they have got the knowledge and skills to carry it through.
With blue spaghetti. Shall we turn the page? Oh, there's a blue tractor here as well, Tilly. 1, 2 tractors. What have we got? Flowers. Where's the flowers? Good girl.
Yeah, well done.
Soft.
I picked up sort of the main themes of what I've done in Flying Start and working with families, the importance of building up a good relationship with families. Because of the nature of this project and it being a pilot, we only had 6 weeks with the families rather than 12, so we were more time limited than normal. So it was important to get in and be able to start things quickly, but at the same time understanding that we still had to build up a relationship with the families and work with them closely in order to get good outcomes.
What's that? What have you got? You had these in your sensory den, didn't you? Ooh, what you got? Ooh.
We looked at, because it was time limited, we looked at doing 6 sessions. We then looked at the sorts of equipment and toys we've used with children before. We had lots of sensory toys, so lots of light toys, lots of noisy toys, interactive toys, and added sort of stimulus, so using puppets as well as storybooks, and having storybooks where they were textured and noises and touchy-feely, so you could get so much more from the activity. And it also helped cover the wide range of disabilities that we were likely to encounter. I've got the 5 little ducks sack, we've got the voile in there, and the ducks go in as well. So if we add the 5 little ducks puppet, it could be used for the ride. And the rainmaker is quite nice because it sounds like the rain.
I think there's a big perception that if you have a child with a special educational need or disability, you need expensive sensory equipment in order for them to develop. But in fact, what Ginny and Joe have done, have purchased everyday resources from any shops really, and pound shops, to buy equipment to put in with these boxes. And it's a way of showing parents that it can be an inexpensive way of supporting play activities with your children. So it was important for us to get this across to parents that it's not expensive and you can do this on a budget.
Would you like cornflakes? Please? Yeah, Tilly ready? Oh, are they scrunchy, Tilly? Good girl. Pop them in the tray. Wow. You grab some more. Hey.
Is that fun, Tilly?
Is that good fun?
started quite a number of years ago now, but started to work with more and more children with special needs, then started up the group for children with special needs. So I had a good understanding of what parents go through who have got a child with disabilities, and specifically in that area, sort of the challenges they face. Give it quite a firm bang on the floor. Yeah. Look at that. Try you on your tummy in a minute.
As part of the package that was developed by the partnership group, we developed a training programme, and it enabled professionals, childminders, playgroup leaders to come along and actually see the kits and have a look at what we were providing to different families.
Where is he? Where's Leo? Where is he? There he is.
But by training the professionals, those children who have already been stimulated at a very young age will then carry on with that same stimulation through their playgroups, through their childminders, because by offering the training, we're educating the professionals who will be in touch. That's where it's going to roll over, I think.
And there's his body. Pig. Oink, oink.
What's the sign for
Oink,
pig, Tilly?
oink. Can Tilly do the sign for pig? Pig. Oink, oink. We're going to stick him together, and then we're going to do some painting. I'm good at getting messy, aren't I? Is Tilly good at getting messy? Good girl.
Wow.
Well done.
Good girl, well
Well
done.
done. That's
No,
really
not on
good.
your
You don't want to
nose.
taste it. Oink, oink. And pig says oink, oink.
My family and I, we do a lot with Tilly anyway, because obviously Tilly has right-sided hemiplegia, a form of cerebral palsy, and she's got a cortical impairment with her vision. So we do a lot as a family anyway with colourful toys, things that make sound, and a lot of sensory toys. But these sessions give myself and family ideas of other things that we can do. I just think it's fab, and it does give you ideas as parents, especially when a child has got needs like Tilly, you know, sensory needs, and she doesn't use the one hand, so like your messy play with the cornflakes and spaghetti is stuff that she can feel, and so yeah, I think they'd benefit really well. I think the advantage is you can use it anywhere. With the cornflakes, for example, with the spaghetti, that's something that I can take to my mum's, because my mum has them on one day when I'm in work. The same as, you know, she can go to her aunties and play, and it's something that she can play with other children with. It's not just a special need activity, it's something that everybody can play. Her sister can play, her cousins can play, and they have played with the weekly session toys, and it's nice to see them all coming together.
Can you see the fish? Fish.
When Ginny, first of all, when she first came round, obviously Lucy was a little bit shy, but it didn't take her long to actually get to know Ginny, because she's just so easy with the children, you know, they feel comfortable with her. There was one piece of equipment she actually brought in, which was a pop-up tent, looked like a circus tent, and we had like a silver foil in there because Lucy likes the crunchy sounds, and the stimulating balls, the ones that light up. So we'd sit inside, me and Lucy, and read a book and have all these little fairy lights around us and have our own little special time reading a story. And she really loved that, because it was just a good thing for her to feel comfortable and in her own little environment.
Well, we're still learning at the minute, and it's good that Ginny comes out to teach us different things to do with Leo, because he'll progress him more than...
Sometimes we feel it's so constricted of what we can do with him, because he's only 8 months old, 9 months old, that we don't really know what to do with him, do we? To keep him entertained. But with these sessions,
We'd be
there's
learning more
things
now,
in there.
isn't it? Where's his rattle? Because he can only hold his rattle in his hand. His little rattle.
David's next week.
Oh, St. David. I know it's St.
Special boy. Mwah.
David.
That's
Take it
really
with
good.
Dad. Yeah. So we got better toys, lights, sensory stuff. To
It helps as well because every week the stuff that we do in that week, we get to keep this stuff for a week, and then it's just good
every
to play
day
with them,
to
innit?
learn more and more different things.
Vocalises back when talked to, making own sounds, especially to familiar adult, and when a similar smiling face is used.
He will have a little
Especially when I'm going ga 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 ga, and he goes. You've achieved that one too.
Yeah.
Very clever boy.
I have a section where I do a running record on what the child has done and how they've achieved in the session, and we look for the very little things and little positives as well. So even if the child is really poorly, there's a lot of positives you can find from that. When I then read that back to the parents, it shows them how much their child has achieved in the session, rather than just finishing the session saying, right, I'll be back next week at the same time.
It's been running now for the past 5 months, and really from the feedback we've been having from parents is that please can we have more sessions. It's gone down so well with families. They've really taken an interest in it.
It's excelled expectations at all levels. I mean, for me, I would like to see this rolled out across all local authorities, because with the difference that we've made in such a short space of time, if we roll this out and we could extend the project further, it's just, there's no limits really.